Beautiful country up here in Contra Costa County, right? That's the name of this place, right? So we're in Lafayette, California. Very scenic up here. Temperature's about 85 degrees. A little bit breezy, about 8 miles an hour coming from the southwest. So today we're going to go visit the final resting place of Eric Shawn Lynch. Most of you wouldn't even know who that person is if somebody came and smacked you up the face with the picture of him and his name on it. But you'll probably best know him as being Eric the Midget on the Howard Stern Show, or Eric the Actor, as he liked to be called, or at least for legal reasons, Eric the Midget, formerly known, or no, Eric the Actor, formerly known as Eric the Midget, because he did try to cash in on his somewhat sudden fame and notoriety. So if you guys don't know who Eric the Midget is, you probably never watched Howard Stern. Of course, you know, Howard Stern would have people come on every blue moon or call in and just like talk with them or goof on them or whatever. So Eric the Midget, he called Howard Stern's radio show about 20 years ago, and he was a little bit peeved, if you will, because Howard Stern had the audacity to say that Kelly Clarkson was not attractive. I don't know if he said that she was ugly, but you know, she was not that good looking, because she's not. And you know, Eric called in because he had a problem with that. And they didn't know who he was when he called in. And as they were talking, you know, Howard notices the way that he's speaking, because, you know, Eric the Midget, he sounded like he was like 80 years old. He just had this really old man way of talking. And so, you know, Howard's like, you know, how old are you? And, you know, he's like 20. What was he? What would he been at that time? He would have been like 27 or 28. He goes, you're not 27, 28. Get the heck out of here. He goes, no, I am. I'm a, you know, and then he was like, well, what do you look like? And he's like, oh, I'm a dwarf or a midget or whatever word he used. And that is how their relationship began. You know, listen, Eric the Midget, he didn't call in like a lot, but sometimes he would call in, and he's funny. I mean, he wasn't funny. It was just funny how they would kind of like joke with him or make jokes on him or whatever. And he always had this really, I think, like serious demeanor about him, because, you know, he wanted to be an actor. You know, you really can't do much when you're in a wheelchair, you know. And so he got tired of being called Eric the Midget, and he's like, call me Eric the Actor. And they're like, what the hell? But because of his somewhat notoriety and fame from the Howard Stern Show, he actually did end up doing a couple little bit parts here and there. I wish I could tell you exactly what they were, but I don't remember. No big parts, just like little, you know, maybe was he in some kind of class show? Who knows? I don't know. Listen, I was live on my channel, and go to the no. Shout out to you for reminding me about this story, because I totally forgot that Eric was buried out here. He was definitely in my folder of graves to visit really quick, because I love the Howard Stern Show. So it's crazy that, you know, he died and that he's buried out here. So I just wanted to stop by and you know, say hello, show you his grave. And it's weird, because every time somebody from the Howard Stern Show, when you think about him, you always think that they always live in Jersey or New York or Connecticut or something like that. You never think that they actually live out here in the West Coast of California. And you know, I enjoyed Howard Stern as a young man. Now he sucks, but he used to be really, really awesome until he just became what he hated. Pretty sad. Howard Stern is still funny, but he's just some meandering old weenie now. It's pretty sad. I miss the Howard Stern of the 90s and the 80s. If you guys are ever bored, listen. If you guys are ever bored, go check out Howard Stern. Go look at the old Channel 9 TV show from New York. It's funny. That's him at his best. the 80s and 90s. This is his final resting place right here. This is Eric Shawn Lynch. God is and all is well. So Eric had a condition, and it was called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which it was like made his joints stiff. It was just some kind of problem with his skin, other than him being really, really short, 3'5", 80 pounds, 85 pounds. And is a very sick person, to be serious. And, one day he went to the hospital, he wasn't feeling good, and then his kidneys and his organs, vital organs, they just all started shutting down at the same time, and he ended up dying from a heart issue. I think he had a CHF possibly, or some kind of heart ailment where he died. So no mention. I'm just curious though. No mention of Eric the Midget on any of his. No, it's just Eric Lynch. I want to be serious for a minute. Listen, that's got to be really, really, really rough to be born with that kind of condition. You're little, and you got the same urges as a man, and all of that. Not to get too personal into that side of things, but you know what I'm saying. Every man craves a woman or another man, depending on the flavor of the month. But yeah. Yeah, I feel bad for him. It's I always wonder if people like that, if they're kind of used to their body and used to them having physical limitations. But listen, they could have as much physical limitations as they possibly can, but we all, like I said, have urges, men and women. And according to today's culture, children too, because some children want to change their, well, it's not the channel to get into that, but you know what I'm saying. Well, anyways, those urges should be strictly adult. And listen, just wanted to can somebody tell these guys to shut up? God, these guys are really loud. What is this, a party? What is it, a freaking picnic? Over here. All right, well, rest in peace to, I'm gonna get away from these loud people. Rest in peace to Eric the actor. These people are really freaking loud and obnoxious. Anyways, rest in peace to Eric the actor, formerly known as Eric the Midget. And as I conclude this video, I'll tell you guys the truth. I am in a big hurry. I was actually on my way to the Bay Area, and I said, you know what? I had a couple videos to do, and I'm gonna do them, but I don't got time. I gotta go. And I actually wanted to walk up to that mausoleum right there. And you guys want to walk up to the mausoleum real quick? All right, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's take a quick walk. Do you hear how freaking loud these guys are? Jeez Louise. All right, let's take a quick walk over here. Okay, so this is a bit of a closer look at this place. It's a nice looking mausoleum right here. I normally like mausoleums. Not when they're leaking though, but it's always good for the ratings. I just wanted to walk up here and check it out. Very expensive to be put in one of these things. They probably charge like 40 grand. Probably more than that, I'm thinking 50. So I'm just walking, looking at the pictures. Always wondered who these people were, their lives, what they did for a living, how they die. All that stuff. It's a cute picture. I can still hear these people. They're loud as hell. Their voices really carry. I wish I had I do, but anyways. Yeah, if I were here doing a video, I would leave because they're so loud. It's like they're having a party. It's crazy. All right, guys, listen, I just want to check out this mausoleum really quick. I gotta get out of here. I'm heading east, and then I should be down in Los Angeles within 4 days of the recording of this video, whenever it gets up. Probably by the time it gets up, I'll probably be gone. I'll probably be in Florida by now. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed, at least kind of enjoyed this video a little bit. It's kind of like a blase video. But just had to stop and pay a little bit of respect to Eric the actor. Okay, guys. I'm out of here. I'll see you later. Fascinating Graveyard. You know what it is. See you on the next one. Peace out. They're still talking.